Sate. How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing great and welcome back on another episode on the Faraway Paladin episode 3. Now, on the previous episode, Gus had a conversation with Will and told him to throw the fight that he is bound to have with Blood. Of course, Gus, being wise as he is, did not explain to Will why he should forfeit or vouch that fight. And Will said, due to the fact that Gus is not telling him why he should not take that fight seriously, that he will give that fight his all. Now, without further ado, let's check out the next episode and see what took place. Some chin ups. That's what's up. A jaw? Come by. Umai. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if this fight is going to take place on this episode, but so far, Blood is having a drink with Whale. And of course, Whale is a little conscious because if Mary finds out that he's doing this, whatever him and Blood are doing in secret, she won't be happy. And due to the fact that Gus didn't tell Will why he should lose that fight, I wonder what's gonna happen to Will. Because if Will defeats Blood, what is gonna happen? If he loses that fight, what's gonna happen? Because the way it looks right now, it looks like whatever Will does, something will happen. Right? Whether he loses or he wins, there's a change of reaction or a chain of reaction that will happen. So, this is just my speculation at this point. They are stoned right now. If she finds. Ooh. A little peek? Aya! Damn! The dent. That's a good dent right there. It looks like it's gonna happen on this episode. It will be happening on this episode. Hmm. And he's willing and looking forward to win the fight. Alrighty. Sate, sate, sate. He's prepared. Gus is not there. He's looking for Gus. The first one to admit the first one to admit defeat loses. Hmm. Hmm. Good thing he got a shield. Hmm. He used that as a distraction. Of course, Blood is he's no pushover. I'm sure he's been in multiple battles before this. Mm. Sweet, sweet. That was. Mm. 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 So he wants him hmm, to have his own beliefs and be able to use his own move and practice more on the basic things and the basic technique. Overeater, demon blade, huh? Hold on, folks. Hold on. Uh, Let me go back and read it. It said, it can even cut down one of the gods' echoes so long as it can reach them. And he continues to say the words in, hold on, let me go back a little bit more. It ranks at the highest level of demon blades. Okay? It can even cut down one of the gods. The words engraved in it are too difficult to understand, but it up I can sum up its effects. If a living being is cut with this blade, its wielder recovers life force with each cut. So the more he cuts a human being with it, if he has a damage, the more he's recovering himself. That is interesting sword. Let's continue. Hmm. I'm gonna go back and read what he said a little bit on the more he uses it, something happens, and I'm gonna go back and read that part again. Okay. He made demons from his own flesh. Interesting. He didn't succeed in killing the. Mm. That must be a strong dude. He's sealed in there. Wow. Hmm. 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 Interesting. So he's about to leave them and go to civilization to live the rest of his life. Who is that? Stagnant? Oh, interest. So what is Stagnant here to do? There were bits and pieces, parts that I missed here, which I'm going to kind of go back and read it again about Stagnant. So the next episode here, the goddess of the divine touch. Um, in response to this, the minions of the god of Trin Trini. Okay, let me try it because they talked about stagnant. I missed that part. I didn't catch all of it. The vicious gods expanded a great deal of strength. Let me get to the part where yeah, they talked about stagnant and everything. That's the part that I missed. Okay. All right, yeah, here we go. If we did that, let me go back. You three are exceptional, gifted, so become undead and fight on my side, he said. But that's if we did that, we would get rid of the demons in the city. After that, we could just watch over the seal as we please in our immortal bodies. Stagnant couldn't bear to watch the tragedies of life and death. So he hoped to create an internally stagnant world with no tragedies. No, not tragedy, with no, yeah, tragedies. I hope I pronounced that word correctly. Okay, by turning as many exceptional souls as he could into undead. And we had caught Stagnant's eyes. Isn't it more accurate to say he set his eyes on us? He told us to choose, but there was no choice for us to make. Because remember, they were humans before, right? So he told us to choose, but there was no choice for us to make. And we accepted his hand. Since my flesh was all cut up, I became a skeleton. Ah, okay. Blood became a skeleton. Mary was burned by Master's flame, becoming a mummy. And perhaps because he had no attachment to his aged body, Gus became a ghost. Mary did tell me once that perhaps because I betrayed the Earth Mother Matter, the god of the undead then cleared out the entire city. His overwhelming power turned the low-ranking demons undead, something that shouldn't even be possible. And the undead demons still roam the city to this day. And we became the guardians of the High King's seal. So I believe what he's saying here, or what happened here, because the High King seal was there, they were humans, so they decided to guard it. But due to their due to the fact that their body will age soon and they will die, Stagnant set his eyes on three of them, and they made a deal with him, making them uh, beings that will not die, pretty much immortal, right? They gain mortality or immortality. Is it immortality or mortal? I forgot again. Immortality, that they will not die and they will continue to guard the seal until the ends of time, which is the reason why they became beings that will guard this city forever, and to make sure that there will be no interference and no distraction. Stagnant wiped out the city. So in 200 years since then, it's been 200 years since then, we buried our former allies because they've lived that long, and God set up a security net using magic, allowing us to continue protecting this city. We were bound to this city by our contract, yeah, with Stagnant. We can't even find out what goes on outside. The three of us talked about the possibility that humanity had already died out. So where they are, they have no clue on what is going on outside this net, outside this bubble. They've been separated from humanity. And now the young warrior will be going into humanity, going to meet humanity for the very first time in his life, communicate with people like him, and face, his own destiny. And then you came along, or more accurately, demons brought you here. So I was meant to be a sacrifice to break the High King's seal. Because remember, the High King created many demons, right? So those his subordinates wanted to break him out. All right. I'm sure the more we go along, the more more will be told about this place. And they were about to say their final goodbyes to him, and then this deity stagnant shows up. In accordance with our contract, place your souls in my hands right now. So I'm not sure what he's about to do now. Uh, is he about to set them free or something? Is he about to set them free? And in that moment, Gus shows up and tells Mary Blood to take Will and leave this place. How are they going to leave? They're connected to this place. So they don't really have anywhere to go. And due to the fact they have contract with Stagnant, wouldn't that make them weaker than Stagnant? Because Stagnant bounded them to this place. So unless Gus has found a way to break out, I don't know. And he's looking forward to stop Stagnant. And the next episode, it will be Payday. I will digress it here. On that note, this episode is Payday. The next episode will be called The Goddess of the Divine Touch. I'm going to digress it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this reaction. Feel free to share your thoughts on what you think about this genre so far. On that note, stay safe. Keep on keeping on.